Here I have some extra of things if I have to mend something. And here is the suitcase for my laptop. And here is my laptop things inside there. All the important stuff with every computer thing is in there. And here is the dog food. Yes, here is the dog food. 2 kilos, and there's my computer stuff. And this is actually a 12-volt air blower in case I needed to have more air in my tires. I have not used it, but it works really well. I used that when I changed tires on my car. I didn't use it, I paid a guy to do it, but it's useful. And there's my 3 boxes, and I carried around with the toilet paper and the paper towel. That was very useful. I recommend that you use paper that is strong. Toilet paper is not so good to anything because it's losing up. This is the upper box when I need it fast. It's easy to get from the inside of the car. This is the cup for my coffee machine. I put out a video on that. And this is very nice to cut things on. You can bend it like this, so it's easy. And I just shaped it after the top of the box. And I bought some sugar bites, because if you lose some sugar in car, it will be difficult to pick up. This is easy to pick up if you get something out. And yes, I have a knife and a scissor. And this is actually a peeing bag, but I didn't even try it in the car. No way. I just opened the car door and did it outside. And if I was in a site when it was people could see, I just opened 2 car doors. Bra, Charlie. Du er flink gutt, du er. Hei, gutten min. Hei, du skal gå inn. Charlie, gå inn. Ja, kom igjen, gå inn. Nei, gå inn der. He wants to get in the car. Yes, are you confused? I told him to get in, and gå inn i huset. Ja, gå inn. Ja, gå inn. Passe seg. Bra, vent. This is another thing I had with me when we camped. We were lucky to camp at 5 places. We were invited, and that was very nice. And the dog loves to lie in there too. So I have this, and the dogs need their own space. And I've got more. I've got this energy book, and I got this it's a kind of, it's not tarot, it's cards. Yes, it's cards. Oracle card, it says. And you can draw a card with a nice picture, and it tells you something. Now I found something more. I have a lot of this. This is to clean your hands. And do you know how much room a plastic bag takes? So I'm just screwing off the lid now. You see, I have all the plastic bags in there, so I have room for many plastic bags if I need them. So this is out, and this is a mosquito lamp. This has no power now. It was not very useful. Yes, I had all these gemstones with me, and all stone and all people, all dogs, everything in the world has its own flow of energy, and I have given stones to people I meet. This is a place I keep. I've made. Siri does not always want cannot jump into the car very easily, so I made this for her. This is a ramp, and when she's tired and don't want to get up, she doesn't like to get carried around, and this is made out of, I made this, it's made out of an old camera pod, and I will show you how it works. It's very easy. I just put it on there like this, and it's quite sturdy, and she only weighs 2 kilos, so she's safe on that, and it's easy for me to just easily assemble it like this and put it in the car again in this space. You see, homemade. Yes, I just need to empty this now because I have a load more. Yes, I do, under there and here, so I have to pause it. And I have brought this chair, but this was not useful. This was too tiny, and it was too much work to get it, but it is really a nice chair. It's just a place to, it's about, yes, I can sit here. It's like going to the, it's lower than my toilet, but it's a nice way to rest my back. But to rest my back, I've just been sitting on my knee. So this is the sweet little chair I have not used. But I must tell you, I'm so grateful for this wool blanket knitted. I got 2 of them, and it kept me warm. It was cold in the car sometimes, but this is breathing very nicely. And I also got the wool of the sheep inside here. I will pause it now. Now I have opened it, and you can see there's a sheep wool, and I got 4, and it's going all the way to the front. And I also have this fresh wool that I was just bringing it, but it was very nice to sleep on. And there's the small wool there. Siri loves to lie on that in the night. And my pillow I took inside. It's a special pillow for the neck. And yeah, you can see my garbage can. And my light, I love that light. This is so great. So now I'm going to the basement, and luckily if I can do it. Lucky me, this I just paused it. Now I just emptied this. This is rusty, but it's so light. I love it. When I shop, I take the groceries just outside the car. I have a rug here to protect the car, and I just slip it down to there, and I'm taking this inside my kitchen. This is easy and good for my back. So I forgot to put off the light. I'll do like I used to do. Sun, lights off. Okay. And I have turned off every door light, and it's always off. I use that lamp that I can hang everywhere over there. And I like that lamp very much. It's easy to use, and it's I've been driving for 1 month, and I've never changed the battery on it. Now I'm going to take out my boxes. Here is my repair stuff that I need to have in the car if something happens inside, when I'm inside, and maybe there's, for some reason, I cannot get out of the car. This is a super strong tape, and this I wouldn't have needed to have there, but I actually used this on the fence I made for the dogs. I used a carabin crook to hook up the door so we can easily get in and out from the fence I made. And underneath here, yes, I was planning to use this. This is a apparat to measure where the heat or the cold are getting in or out of the car. But time was flying, and there's some very strong stickers if I need it, some battery, and I actually used this. I actually used this on, yes, I used this, I will show you. I used this on this blanket, and you see the screw over there, and I tried to seal between the front of the car and the back of the car, but with my back it was too heavy to take it on and off, so I just teach the dogs to be quiet. That was easier for my back. And this knife, I have never used it on the trip, but I had everything I needed if I needed it. And this is global borrelås. You know, the kind of thing that sticks together. You need one side and another side, and it's on everything. This was my first long trip for 1 month, and I did not know what to need. So this is a lots of peeing bags. I did not even try it. And then I have this pump. I did not use this either, but I will bring that the next time. And I got different gaffer tape, and it's not for robbing a bank. And I have this special tape to have around the insulation, and this net if I needed something more. And if the insulation or sun cover didn't work, I would just put this on, but I didn't need that either. And then, yes, this is MSM. I was thinking about giving it to a person, but I never met him. This is sulfur, or you know what's on the sulfur, you can call it MSM, or you can call it swavel. And the body needs swavel, and it's really good. It's bitter. You put it in water and stir it around. Yes. Every cell in your body needs sulfur to function in a good way, to be soft. And when you get ill, the cell might be stiff and hard, and they cannot exchange what's in the cell, get rid of the used material in the body cell. So when you have what you need of sulfur, swavel, the cell will work as it has the best way to work. This is 10 liters bucket. And this sheet I have actually used several times. You saw that in in the when I made coffee. I spilled coffee, no, water all over. This is very useful. I have dogs, but it's very, very useful. And as you see here, you see this one. I just put this there to make it easy if I had something to this is stretchable like this, you see. So I just made it easy to pick it up. And I had already emptied the car pretty much when I started to film with the mobile. So over here I had a bag with the food and everything to the dog. And I can tell you, the first week it was oh, do I want to, because I had a lot of stuff in my car and I didn't really know where I had put it. But you think about when you live in a home, you get time to know where you put the scissor and where you put stuff. I will show you my view while I'm talking. But after a week in the car, I loved it more and more because, oh, I will live like this and this works really fine. And I was more and more happy living in the car. And I have to laugh today because I'm thinking, did I really live in my car for a month? And the time went by so fast. And at first I was not thinking to film my journey. This is strawberry plants. So many very lovely sights I did not film. But the next time I will film it and I will have a bigger car with a shower and a toilet inside. It worked pretty well with the toilet. Maybe I bring my toilet to have the view because it was very nice to do it outside. I will just tell you that. This is the rug I bought. This is plastic. This is the one we used in the 70s. Not we, my grandmother had one like this. And it's very easy to put outside the car, and it's plastic, and then you can easily just yes, you know, get the dirt off. I did not use that either, but I did not know what to use, so I brought my whole house. And here I have another storage. I forgot. This is my walking sticks. Yes, I can put them back there. Yeah. I almost forgot. This is a Kia Niro Hybrid, and I have not once had any problem with the battery on this car. But just in case, I bought this. It says, oh, it's dusty. It's C-Tech. And it's special for it will measure what your car needs, because it's not only to bump start a hybrid or an electric car, I think. So I bought this where the C-Tech free, it is called, is reading how much power the car will need, and then it says here how long it will take before the car is operable again, or you can start the car. And this is where I charge it. I charge it before I go from my home, and you can charge it with a solar, and this is a C entrance, so I could have charged my anything. I don't remember now, but you see yourself. So this I have not used. I'm impressed of this very good car, and I have to show you something else that I love about this car. I have to turn my seat back now. I will not empty everything here, but when I drive this car I will push. This is some for the dogs, chicken, and yesterday I was having this in my bag that I used to have there, and I don't have feeling in my fingers all the time, and I was thinking I was having this, and I just took it when I was driving and filled up my hand and throw it in my mouth, and I needed to spit very fast, but the dogs love it. I actually had to stop the car. So when I got it in the mouth, I was thinking, what is this? This is not round. This is just the part down in the pose, and it was not, because this is round. No, it's still round inside the bag. So this was an experience, but I have to clean up here. You see, it's a lot of loading here to load the white charger that I use at night, and I did the coffee from here, from this side, but I think this is next time I will try this hole. I did not try that on the 40 minutes making of the coffee, but you see here I can click on this and it says drivers only, so when I fill up everywhere I will get the cold and I will get the heat only at my side. And this is very nice battery saving, because how often, I have to close the door now to get rid of the light, sound, how often do you have several people in the car? So this is sparing the battery. I will just put it down here so it doesn't make any marks on my seat. I will lock the door, and now you don't think I have more in my car? Yes, I do. You'll just wait and see. I will show you my garage. I will just tidy my bed first. I can start with this lovely picture I was so happy to have from a very nice person. Isn't it lovely? It's all about love. Yes. So this will be up here, and I will take up my camera stick. This is easy to use, but I need to use both hands, and I'm taking out my table to get all my stuff that I got in my garage. You can see, and you can laugh. I did not know what I would need, so I brought everything that I used to use a lot at home, just in case I need to take this table further out. So this is the machine I used to build my dog fence with, and it was loaded when I went. This is for the CTEC. If I was going someplace I could load, but I didn't need to load. This is some very it's very strong stretchable rope. You can see here. Yeah, shock cord liksom. And this is actually something for the bathroom, but if I needed to strong everything, I got very nice glue, so I can just cut pieces of this. And here I got some stifts for the machine, and the machine I can use right now because it's still power in it after 1 month. And here is my axe. Oy. I will use the fresh arm. This is my axe, and yes, this is an old one, and this will just part the cubes, the wood by itself. Do you see the handle is specially made? It's very heavy. This is an old one, and this is yes, you can see for yourself. I will be quiet now if I can. This is for the winkle sleeper. I got several, to wood, steel, and anything. And this is a spare. I'll just start to put things in there. Yes. Oh. This is protecting glasses. Yeah. And this is a box to keep it. Yes. Just. Yes. This is a hammer. And there is something to stick down in the ground for the tarp, and this is for the screw drill. Yes, I got that too, and I have some extra. I didn't know how long to be gone. So, and this is for the music. I just put it on my finger and I just go like this. And everybody should have this. This is actually for welding, but I use that all the time, and I can stick a screw to this, and they will stick to this, and I can shorten down the screw with my winkle sleeper. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call it in English, but this is a winkle sleeper, and this is on battery, and you will be just surprised how strong this machine is with only the batteries. I have gloves. I wanted to show you the rest. This is a brynja, we call it a brynja, to set up knives and everything. This is some feel, and this is a metal feel, and this is a very sharp scissor. Yes, you can see for yourself. I have to be very fast now because the battery is telling me, the mobile is telling me that the battery is out. This is for my harmonica, and I have made my own tool to fix my the lameller in the harmonica, to tune it if it's out of tune. It's focus. You see? I have a machine that sleeps it. Not sleep, you know. And I have to show me this. Ow! It's, yeah, my arm. This is the screw drill. It goes on the same battery. I got 2 batteries. Yes, you can just see them. And this I bought for my dogs. It's to have 2 dogs, and this is moving around so the dogs won't tangle up. But my dogs are too small. They can't even take this out. So I thought I will put this in a tree, and then I can dry my clothes on this too. Easy to put up. You see? So this is, yes, this is my garage. Thank you. have a lovely life, and you just go with your flow and what you think is fun. And it's not to believe that I have been in this car for 1 month. Thank you everybody that I have met on my road and all the nice places I have been so lucky to bring into my heart flow. Yes, thank you very much. And the rig worked very nice all the time, no problem. So I have never used the tools, and that's nice too. But I couldn't know if I would have needed it. So I went for a drive, and I knew that everything will be alright because I got everything in my car. So I have to go inside the house now to clean up everything. I actually see that my car rig have moved, so I have to tend to that. Yes, I will do that. Now I'm going to have a nice rest. Yes, this is how it looks inside, and I've got several things further inside. And I just wanted to show you the vest. This is the big Mr. Bob vest. So the dogs are hanging in there, and I get my arms free, and I can have my harmonica, my glasses, my mobile, and I have something for the treats for the dogs. So this I have used so much every day. And behind in the back, I bought this as Biltema. I have something moist to sit on. Huh? Isn't it nice? So here is everything. Actually, it was not everything.